So you started Snap and you got a bunch of cool cards, and you're throwing your high power cards in because you know they're going to win your games, but now they're not, and your deck feels a little bit inconsistent. And you're asking the question, why aren't they working? I'm that Nomad Shad, and I'm here to teach you the fundamentals of Snap deck building. I'll go through the key factors that go into Snap deck building, which include win condition, synergies, utility, and common deck building mistakes. To illustrate these concepts, I will be using my Death Row deck. So let's dive in. Victory! The first concept that I want to cover is win condition. So a common mistake that a lot of new players do is put in high value cards which don't actually serve a function for the deck. The real question is, what is your win condition? Your win condition is simply how you win the game. It's not necessarily the cards, but it's how it does that. In the case of this Death Row deck, it's about cheating out big minions, which you can quickly spread across the lanes. But how do we cheat out these big minions? This comes to my second point, and that is synergy. So which cards synergize with your strategy? Cards like Nova, Deadpool, and Bucky Barnes all have undistraction effects, which gives them that extra boost, which is great for your cards. Then cards like Carnage and Venom allow you to trigger those effects so you don't have to rely on your opponent destroying your cards. These cards set up your lane so that it ensures your late game combos always pull off. Essentially, you want cards that want to benefit your strategy and not hinder it. I wouldn't play something like Armor because that would prevent distraction effects, which I personally would enjoy. It might protect my Death or my Venom, but at what cost? But something like Shang-Chi or Hulkbuster benefit my deck. Hulkbuster giving extra stats, Shang-Chi killing off opponent's big minion while also getting a notch for Lady Death. Finally, I just want to look at some common deck building mistakes. Number one, try not to look for once-off synergies. Like I mentioned, Armor and Death. Yes, Armor can protect your big minions, but it can also shut down your small minions, preventing them from dying. So that doesn't quite work out. Once-off combos like that don't really work out. So take New Kitty Zabu for instance. You got Zabu, you dump him in, you dump a bunch of 4-drops. Sounds great, but doesn't work out. What you want to do is put in 3 or 4 really solid 4-drops and build around that. This prevents your deck from being inconsistent. There's literally nothing worse than having a bunch of 4-drops you can't use. If you're going to play them one at a time and you have no kitty, hey. So rather pick 3 or 4 really solid 4-drops and then build your swing into that. That will create a nice tempo swing, and that will set you up nicely. Don't hinge the whole deck on one card. If you have any deck building questions, please hit me up down below in the comments. I'll try to help you. As always, I am that Nomad Shad. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I need it. I really need it. Please. The validation. The cubes.